All right, let's go ahead and get things underway. Let's just go ahead and move things over to here. Hey everyone, Spidey Librarian here, and as I'm sure at least some of you know, tonight we are going to be watching the first two episodes of Star Wars Andor. This is one of those shows that I kind of half watched the first episode when it came out and was kind of poking my phone and not really paying attention to it. And then by the time the episode was over, I was like, meh, what did I just watch? I'm not that interested. And then I just stopped watching it. I'm told that I've made a grave mistake. I've seen plenty of people say that this is like one of the best Star Wars pieces of content that Disney Plus has ever put out, and that it just kind of suffers from a slow start, which I'm a-okay with. I had a similar approach. I had a similar thing happen with another piece of content on Netflix, The Haunting of Hill House. Like, I wasn't paying attention to the first episode. I wrote it off. And then I watched it again while I was paying attention. I'm like, oh, this is really good, you know. So I'm thinking that's what will probably happen here, but we'll see. We'll see. So, anyways, I am here. Trouble is here. And I have basically got things more or less ready. I still need to make a couple of adjustments on the sound. I need to make sure that you guys are not going to be able to hear the episode in question. And then also, when Trouble, I love you. Please don't swat at that. Trouble, stop it. Okay, all right. So I think we're good on the connection front. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to do a quick sound test. You guys should not be able to hear anything as I get the episode set up. So I'll let you know when something is playing. I'm clicking on the first episode of Andor to get it set up right now, so we're not going to start it yet, though. Okay, that definitely is not part of Andor. Okay, so it's playing right now like some Disney Plus propaganda. So you shouldn't be able to hear anything. Let me know if you can or if you can't. Oh my God, I just need to. I don't need a commercial for Disney Plus, not if it's this long. My God. Okay. Dude, is Alien on this service? I didn't realize that. Okay, all right, come on, come on. Oh, okay, now I have the ability to skip it. There's the thing that I was looking forward to skipping. Okay, there we go. We have got 41 minutes and 14 seconds for this show. So, all right. So, anyways, I hope those of you that are hanging out are going to enjoy this. Again, I've effectively never seen this show. Again, I only paid kind of like half attention while I was watching it the first time, so I don't really remember what happened. So this time, it's going to have my full, undivided attention. I want you guys to be, I want you guys to be comfortable to talk about the show while you're in the chat. Let me know what you think. Let me know what I don't know, just any trivia you know about specific scenes. Like, let me know what's going through your head. Put it in the chat because we're all happy to converse and everything. Now, I probably won't acknowledge the chat until the episode is over, but I will still be looking at it occasionally. So, and you never know if I find if I get moved to the point where I decide I just need to stop the episode and talk about something that I've just seen. You never know, I might do that. So just letting you know, KG is here, and KG is very happy that I'm finally watching Andor. I would imagine that she's probably a bit apprehensive that I'm only watching two episodes tonight. One of my coworkers told me that this first arc is actually 3 episodes long. However, I'm sure you guys can understand. I can only do so much watching before I get really antsy, so we're just going to do 2 episodes at a time, and then hopefully that will work out. So we're going to probably end on something of a cliffhanger tonight. I'm okay with that. Hopefully you guys are as well. And yeah, so all right, so here we go. So I'm going to do my little recording bit because eventually I want to make these watch along streams into reaction videos. So I'm going to do a little recording and then we're just going to jump right into the episode. Just so you know, I've got the episode queued up already. I've gone past all the Disney Plus commercials and the little bumper that they do, you know, with the Disney Plus logo and everything. So just so you know exactly where I am, so that when I do throw out the thwip for us to go, you'll be queued up with me as well. All right. Okay. I am excited. I think this is going to be fun. So here we go. Hey everyone, Spidey Librarian here, and welcome to today's watch along and reaction to Star Wars Andor Season 1, Episode 1, Kassa. I will admit, I'm a little guilty of kind of half watching the first episode of this show. And everything I've read about Andor is that it starts off kind of slow, but it gets really good. And I have seen people call this some of the best Star Wars content that Disney Plus has put out. And you know, when I watched it, I was watching it with my fiancée. We were both just kind of like poking our mobile devices and kind of like half watching the episode as, you know, we paid attention to other things on our mobile devices. And by the end of the first episode, I was just kind of like, I didn't really get much out of this. And she was like, yeah, me either. And we just decided to not continue with it because there was other stuff on. There's always other stuff on. So I'm looking forward to watching this now. I'm not going to have my phone out. As a matter of fact, I'm going to set it over here to charge, and you know, we'll come back to it later. But I am gonna this show is going to have my undivided attention, and we are going to just kind of, you know, watch it actively. So, anyways. I'm excited to watch this. I am hopeful that those of you who are watching it with me will enjoy watching my responses. And really, I mean, again, I mostly, for all intents and purposes, haven't really seen this episode. Like, I technically have, but I just wasn't paying that much attention. So there's probably going to be a lot in here that's going to be new to me. And then after this episode, I absolutely have not seen anything. And we're going to get to episode 2 in a stream that's going to take place right after this one. So that will be completely new territory for me. So I say let's go ahead and get underway and start watching Star Wars Andor Season 1, Episode 1, Kassa. Here we go. All right. Are we going to get the... Yes, okay. The Disney Plus Star Wars red and blue intro. Should I do that every episode? Probably not. Okay. We got it full screen. All right. And I'm assuming you guys cannot hear any of this right now. So if you can, let me know, because I need to stop that, but you shouldn't be able to. So, okay. They just come right in with the title card. They're like, we know why you're here. Let's look at Andor. Okay, so already I'm getting Blade Runner vibes. The music, the rainy start. Yeah, this looks very Blade Runner right now. Okay, and there he is, Diego Luna. He got to walk because he can't afford a land speeder. Morlana 1. Preox Morlana Corporate Zone. BBY 5. 5 years before the battle. Okay, all right. Took me a second to remember that. You got to make a deal with someone. Got to go and do something kind of illicit. What the heck kind of. Is he like in the red light district of this sector? Is that what's going on? No devices of any kind. You come in completely vulnerable. Okay, so it's a bar? All right. Got a nice beat. You pay at the end? Okay. I mean, okay. You thought he was going to hit on her? I mean, maybe, you know. Hi, who are you? Okay. Is this a brothel? Whoa. Uh oh. Okay, so they don't like these guys. Can I? Okay, so he's looking for someone then. Is he flirting with her? Hmm. Just your face in general is amusing. Ooh. You'd say, leave me alone. Big dark eyes. That was actually going to be my guess. It's like, is he your brother? I don't think he cares. Like he can track an alias, right? Okay, well, can you get? I was going to say, can he get his stuff back? Is he not getting us, or did he already get his stuff back? Those two guards are going to be issues, aren't they? Yep. Yep. Okay. Who Yep, these two guys are being a-holes. Scrono? That's a new one. Oh boy. Okay, all right. What's about to happen here? Personal processing fee? Wow. You guys are a pair of work, aren't you? Mm, okay. Seriously? You pistol whipping him? Other pocket moron. Ooh! Throat punch? Did he throat punch him? You want to call him Scrono again? Whoa. Is he dead? Ooh, boy. It may have just killed him. Yep. Hey, you two decided to try to be bullies, okay? Uh huh. Oh my god, he's concocting a whole alibi. Uh huh. He'll turn on him. Yeah, he'll turn on him right. I mean, I'm still kind of ambivalent about that because he did kill him in cold blood, but I mean, you just knew that guy was going to turn on him as soon as they went in. Oh boy. Damn. Very like that was intense. And now you're probably going to be wanted for the death of two men. Okay, had to make the escape. Ferrex, Morlani system, free trade sector. Okay. Excuse me. What are those? Those look like the hellhounds from Willow. It's gonna pee on him, isn't it? Yep, called it. uh, piss on me, piss on you. It was great. It's like he doesn't take no guff when he doesn't have to. Oh, he can talk. Okay. Kassa. Okay, so that's what his sister called him. So, did they live in a pre-industrial village, or is the entire? Whoa! I'm gonna say that's probably coming down close. Okay. I don't know if you want to do that. I don't know if you want to do that. It's like, shut up, Sasha. Yep, yep. I heard that coming. Chatty droid. Brasso. Well, can you make a lie for me? Okay. That's two lies. B2EM0? Don't know that I've seen a droid with a stutter before. That's interesting. Okay, so he's just is this his thing right now? Like this is all he's got? He's just looking for his sister? A lot of workman's gloves, it looks like. And a lot of workers. Okay. I need an alibi. Okay. He's got people trying to lie for him. When you fell. Sorry. Okay, all right. So his friend is just like friend only trusts him so far, but is still his friend. Okay, Morlana won. Okay. Ooh, okay. Somebody's got something to prove. Getting serious, like Kyle MacLachlan vibes from this younger guy. Oh boy. Ooh. What? Cover it up. Wow. Wow. This guy's good. Wow. This dude does not want to be bothered. And this guy's by the book. Wow. Like, just make an accident report, keep your feet off my desk, and let me go please our Imperial Masters so they don't ask too many questions. Okay. Okay. Who's he looking for now? Okay. A jealous husband. Okay. Okay, we finally got a name. Bix. All right. Come on, you got to talk. He boosted something hot. Oh boy. Uh-oh. It's like they're both scoundrels. They work together, but they don't trust each other. Things are getting emotional here. Uh-oh. Okay, so trying to keep Brasso innocent in some way. Okay, so do these two have some kind of a thing? Or some kind of a former thing, or what? Because they're being really tender with each other there. All right, good luck with that. Oh, that's not Brasso. Okay. I guess I thought it was. Okay. So his name was Tim? Okay, so are there no adults here? What's going on? Is this summer camp or what? It's like all children. Okay. Putting war paint on or something? What for? Okay. Okay, am I seeing the beginnings of a crush there? Uh-oh. I'm gonna call this guy Javert, because he seems to be the Javert type right now. Kyle MacLachlan playing Javert. He is trying really hard to figure out what happened. Thing is, his boss basically nailed it. This dude has got like everything to prove. Okay. I think I made the right call calling him Javert. Uh-oh. What's this? Uh-oh, he's trying to split them. All I needed to do was stand here. So he just owes a bunch of different people money for different reasons. Uh-huh. I mean, he probably does need a less complicated woman if he's going to keep. Oh, God, he's falling. Dude, no. No, that's bad. She wanted you to leave her alone. This is not going to do your relationship any favors. Idiot. Dude, you lost her. Just turn around. Go back. Don't let her know you've been following her. Idiot. Hmm. Um, I do have subtitles on. Okay. So like has her dad got like a body shop or something? Speeder repair shop or something? I don't know. Okay, what is she doing? Blue noodles? This guy has got a stick up his butt. Javert. Javert, everyone. Like, I understand that's probably, his first murder or something, but um, he's really not taking into account the work culture, which could mean problems for him down the line. Oh, got a reputation. The Cassian way. He just doesn't want to hear it. Damn, just don't. What's he gonna do? Is he gonna steal that ship? Okay, what are they doing? She's clearly nervous about something. Okay, all right. There isn't any kind of post-credit scene with these episodes, is there? I'm going to assume that there is not, and we'll go ahead and just stop it for now. So, okay, all right. Let me go ahead. I think what I'm going to start doing is before I get into the reaction and kind of review analysis, I'm just going to take a look at the chat and just kind of see what you guys have been saying. So, let's see. KG is just all over the board here. I love this show too much. It wasn't until episode 6 that I knew it was up there with the best, though. Every episode gets better and better. I mean, and now that I'm paying attention to it, like, yeah, this is a pretty good episode. It's one of those things that it's like they're really kind of taking their time to establish the character. They're not doing like the most exciting actiony things with it, but if you kind of like, hone in and listen to what people are saying and what they're doing, they're really kind of building good characterization for for these for the people that are in here. I mean, like I don't know, like so far this is pretty good. Some of the best Star Wars content, period. Okay, all right. Yeah, you really got to pay attention to get absorbed in it. Yeah, no, I can totally see that. Like, and so I was doing what I could there, and I think it really paid off because I really kind of felt like I felt a lot more rewarded this time around than the first time and only time that I viewed it half-heartedly. So, bouncing with excitement, nice impression. Who was I doing an impression of? I don't remember. Sorry. Music. Hail to the geeks. Hey, hail to the geeks. Welcome. Didn't hear anything. Hail, hail. Each arc in season 2 will take place over about a year leading up to Rogue One. Okay, all right, good to know. So a season 2 of Andor has been confirmed then, right? All right, so that kind of place. Two jerk faces. Cass is a flirt. Yeah, I could totally tell just by the way he was talking to the madam, I guess. Yeah. I don't know why. Maybe that's a detail that I subconsciously remembered from my first viewing, but I like as soon as the lady as soon as the madam asked him, "What are you, a husband, a boyfriend?" Like, and maybe it's just because I'm an older brother too. That was my first instinct. I'm like, "Nope, he's looking for his sister." And so as soon as he said that's my sister, I'm like, told you." So, quite racist. Are we talking about the two guys there? Double concussions can do that. They can get you killed, I guess. Yeah. The loyal dog of droids. B2E. B2 emo? How do we pronounce that? BMO? How do people pronounce that? I don't know. No adults. Yeah, I didn't notice that until the second flashback. Like, I kind of noticed it, but I didn't really notice it. And then it clicked the second time around. So, okay, KG says Brasso, love that man. Have we met Brasso yet? Do I know who Brasso is? Because apparently, I at first I thought it was like his friend, the guy with the kind of Scottish accent or Irish, or I don't know. I'm terrible with accent identification. So, um, but I'm told that that's not him. Everyone needs a friend like Brasso. I love Ferrix too. Oh, Ferrix was the one that Javert was talking to, right? The one that he was scolding. And the time grappler? Wait, what is it? Wait, what's a time grappler? All right, it's a nice change to see bricks instead of permacrete. Okay. LOL and screws? Sorry, I'm missing some of this because I don't have the immediate context. So, Serial Karn. Oh, is that Javert? Is it like I think I saw that you called him or his name is Cyril Khan and you call him Serial? All right. And hello to the Bible guy. Welcome. I hope you're doing well. How right he is. Let's see. Alan Copeland is here. Good to see you, Alan. I hope all is well. Uh, Bix. I definitely remember Bix. She's easy on the eyes, you know. Let's see. Andor episode 10. No, this is Andor episode 1. Okay. Let's see. Bible guy loves episodes 1 through 12. That's good. So we're gonna like this all the way through, right? Bible guy says that episode 10 is the best, and now Kay and Alan are noticing trouble when she did her little walk across here. Alan, you predicted that. Predicted what? What did he predict? All right. Prison riot. Prison riot? What? Okay. Tim with an extra M. Yeah, I saw that in the subtitles, so yeah. Bix and Tim are in a relationship. Yeah, I finally caught on to that. All children, Lord of the Flies. Seriously? Is that what this is? It's a serious Lord of the Flies situation? Okay. He's old enough to go with the big kids now. Oh, they're gonna go find that ship. Oh, okay, duh. That makes a whole lot of sense, actually. Hail to the Geeks likes my Javert reference. Oh yeah, Javert is and the reason I know this is because I watched Star Trek Deep Space Nine. I actually have not read Les Miserables, but Les Miserables is basically a story about I don't know exactly who about, but one of the main characters is someone named Jean Valjean. And Jean Valjean, I guess he steals a loaf of bread to feed his family. And the inspector who is trying to arrest him for that theft will not give it up. He's like a dog with a bone. He's like, and it's a fairly minor crime, but he just will not let it go. Like to his own detriment. He becomes obsessed with catching the bread thief, Jean Valjean. And so whenever I call him Javert, it's to basically signify that this is a lawman who is inflexible and obsessed with trying to prove that he's right about everything, which apparently this Cyril Karn is exactly that. So Bible guy saw a cat, he saw Trouble, yeah. Trouble is my kitty, and she's right over there. I don't know if you can see her. Let's see. The best kind of trouble. Hold on. I lost my place. There we go. The extra M gets Tim in trouble. What? Okay, blue dudes. Yeah, it definitely felt like he was overstepping. Like, dude, get over yourself and just, chill, have a beer, and just yeah, I don't know. Yeah, FYI, his name is Cyril. Okay. Why do I trip over my own fingers? It's okay. It's okay. Hail to the Geeks. I do it all the time. Rim shot. Not until episode 12. I don't know what that means, but we're just going to continue. Star Wars doesn't do post-credit scenes. That's probably true. So there's a post-credit scene after episode 12. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Thank you. Can't help it. World building and character development. Each arc, build up, payoff. I like that. I like that a lot. And I'm looking forward to it then. Yes, and it's finished filming. Should come out first half of next year. I need to not only get this watched, but hopefully get my reaction videos out by next year. We'll see. Had it correct. B2 emo. Okay. Brasso was the friend he was creating the alibi with. Okay, do Brasso and Tim look similar? Because I thought that they were the same person. Ferrex is where Cassian lives. Oh, okay, currently. All right, brain does not want to work correctly. Star Wars Theory complained about bricks and screws in this show. Are you serious? Why? That seems kind of a dumb complaint. I mean, I'm not trying to dump on any other YouTubers or anything, but like, why wouldn't there be some planets that are like so either poorly developed or they just haven't gotten to that point yet that they're not using construction techniques that are a lot like they are on present day Earth, you know? I don't know. It became a whole meme. Okay. Alan put the box kitty emojis in the chat before trouble got. Oh, okay. All right. The last Les Mis movie was good. I, I I should probably watch that at some point. The clothes of the kids are obviously scavenged flight suits. How many ships crash on this planet? Ooh. Ooh, hail to the geeks. That's a really good observation, actually. I'll have to keep that one in mind. Serial Karn is definitely Javert. I felt like they were mining clothes. Serial don't know how to chill. You'll see why. Okay. Episode 12 is a post credit. Okay, I'm finally catching up to everything. I guess they sort of look similar. They both got that square face because theory be theory. I don't know that I've watched Star Wars Theory stuff, but you know, he's just become a grifter. Wait, who's just become a grifter? Are you talking about Cassian, or are you talking about Theory, or are you talking about Brasso or Tim? I don't know who you're talking about, so I'm gonna assume you're talking about Theory. So, all right. Anyways, but thank you guys for just like talking and commenting. I appreciate it. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about this episode. So first of all, we get we get Andor on the planet. What is it? Is it's not Ferrix? Dang it, I can't remember the name. But he's on another planet. He is basically visiting the he's at a brothel basically, and presumably he's gotten word that his sister was working there under an assumed name. Do we have a name for the sister? I don't think I've seen one yet. So but it looks like, you know, we get a flashback. We see that presumably they were you know, they were, I'm going to assume, orphaned on this planet with other children. None of the adults survived the crash. That's really weird, but, you know, weirder things have happened before. And then the two security guards that are at the brothel, at first, it looks like they're just trying to make talk with him. And then when one of the girls ignores them for Cassian, and he basically kind of reinforces her position, they kind of are like, you know, we're going to get him. And so they follow Cassian out and they attempt to shake him down. He throws down and ends up killing one of them. And then the other guy who basically is like, oh God, let's make a story. You didn't mean it, blah, blah, you know, and then he's like, nah, I'm going to just kill you in cold blood. And it was like, ooh, like that was an interesting moment. I thought that was a very interesting moment because I think we saw moments in Rogue One that showed that Cassian Andor is not above killing for, you know, like if it has a strategic value. And I think at this point he was like, I think he knew what I was thinking because I was saying it during the scene. He's like, this guy's going to turn as soon as we get to a place of authority. I'm not going to go anywhere with this guy. So I'm just gonna murder him, you know. And so he did. It's kind of it's almost like a Han Solo and Greedo moment, you know, when Greedo actually did shoot first. Or I'm sorry, when Han actually shot first, not Greedo. I didn't say that. I can't say that, or I didn't say that, and you can't prove it. So, anyways, but I mean, like, I remember that moment when I was a kid when Han just shot him under the table like it was nothing. It was one of those character defining moments where it's like, okay, this guy doesn't play around. And, you know, we got that impression from Andor in Rogue One, and now we get it here in this first episode. So, it is just kind of one of those things where we've got this moment where the, you know, it's like, I will be ruthless if I have to. So Uh-oh, I've set off KG. KG, come on. What are you upset about? I heard him low key defend Andrew Tate once. That's why they ended my subscription to him. He screamed at me and cussed me out live once. Bad dude. Okay, okay, I have no idea who this person is. So it sounds like he sounds like someone I don't want to know. So we will just proceed. So um but anyways, so after that, after he doesn't find his sister and he kills those two guards for accosting him, that's when we get the flashback of the planet that the kids are on. And then they see a starship crash, and it looks like they're just trying to survive. It looks like their clothes are kind of scavenged. So, um, where are the adults? We don't know. We've got kind of a Lord of the Flies thing going here. Then we get to Ferrex, where we meet B2 Emo, this stuttering droid that lies for Cassian and who also kind of lets him know what's been going on, who's been asking him. So he seems to have his back. So I can handle that. I'm okay with that. He seems like a good dude, good droid. And then when Cassian goes in to, I assume this is where he works, when he's not trying to hustle, he meets Brasso and basically starts concocting an alibi story with him. And Brasso, after listening for a second, starts to build on it. So it shows that they've got a good rapport, even though Brasso is like, dude, I'm not lending you any money, and make your mom turn on the heating. I know she can afford it. Like, so they know where they stand with each other. We're friends, but not necessarily the ride or die types, at least not yet, based on what I've seen. So we then get the investigation. We're introduced to Cyril Karn, I believe his name is. I'm going to call him Javert because he reminds me of Javert from Les Miserables, which I haven't actually seen, but I saw Paul Eddington do a very thorough analysis of it on Deep Space Nine when he was basically calling Captain Sisko Javert. So I was like, okay, that works. So, anyways, he is investigating the murder or the death of the two guards who accosted Cassian, and his commanding officer tells him that he needs to drop it, and he doesn't want to drop it, but the commanding officer's like, dude, I better see an accident report when I get back. Don't let me down. And while he's gone, Javert just decides, no, I'm gonna go ahead and investigate this. He's definitely putting a foot out of line behind his boss's back. So I'm not totally not totally sure what's going to happen to him. But so far, I'm getting Cassian as Jean Valjean. Although I'm not gonna lie, murder is a bit bigger of a charge than stealing a loaf of bread. So. Um, and then Cyril Karn here is Javert to me. So we go back to Ferrex and see that Cassian is trying to get Bix to consult the buyer for him, and he has something of really high value that he wants to sell him, so that way he can go lay low. Because apparently, being wanted for murder can have that effect on you. And I think he knows, or at least he suspects. He's like, I just killed two people. I'm just gonna play it safe. I'm gonna go lie low. I think that's what I think he's thinking right now. That could change, but whatever. So, anyways, Bix is like indicating that she has a relationship with another guy, although she and Cassian look like they're pretty close. So maybe they're like former lovers or something. I just kind of got this vibe from the way that they interacted. But she's in a relationship with another guy who I thought was Brasso at first. It's another gentleman by the name of Tim with two M's. That's your Star Wars name if your name is Tim, apparently. And basically, he's showing concern that they're talking, And then when she goes on an errand later, he follows her and is clearly not good at it. He's very clumsy. Cassian tells him, "Dude, if you're going to worry about her, you may want to find a less complicated woman." So, in any case, we get another flashback of the kids, and it looks like they are starting to put on war paint. It looks like they're getting ready for some kind of mission. I didn't put that together immediately, but one of my viewers was basically like, they're going after that downed ship," and I'm like, that makes so much sense that I'm kind of mad that I didn't think of that. So, in any case, he goes for the war paint. One of the older kids tries to stop him, and then one of the other older kids, one of the girls, it looks like, said, "Hey, let him do it." Like that's what I got. The subtitles are not laying out what they're saying or anything. They're just speaking in a different language in Kenari. Back on the corporate planet, Javert is basically, trying to pick out Cassian's ship, scolds one of his underlings for not being as obsessed with things as he is, and then just kind of walks off in a huff. And then back on Ferrix, Cassian is I think he's trying to finally get off planet or try to get back to the ship that he was using. Someone that had lended him money tries to strong arm him for it, uses another dude to kind of stand behind him menacingly. And when we find out that that's a ruse, it all just kind of falls apart. And Cassian is like, "Dude, what was his name? Nurich or something like that." Anyways, he's just like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna forget that that we had this conversation." So that's probably the best I can do for you. Nurchi, not Nurich. All right. Next, we see Bix going to her father's shop. No, we see Tim trying to follow Bix and doing a terrible job of it, but then we see Bix going to her father's. It looks like an auto repair shop. I guess it's like a speeder repair shop or some kind of a tech shop or something. And then she's like going into this kind of this metal tube, and it looks like she's like, I don't know, trying to trace radio signals or something. I don't know what she's doing, but we'll probably find out. Finally, we get to see Javert yell at his underlings and just be like, "Get it done, everybody! Put out a notice!" Do all this stuff, going behind his commanding officer's back. I don't know how this will work out, but man, he is just asking for trouble, it seems like. Finally, we see Pegla on Ferrix, and we see that Cassian borrowed his ship and trying to leave it better than he found it, and tells Cassian, "Dude, you're going to get me in trouble. Get out of my ship. Finish up. Get out of here. Don't come back, and don't ever talk to me again." And so clearly Cassian has a reputation for danger, or at least trouble, that is making the people he associates with very uncomfortable. And so it's just kind of like, okay, well, he burns bridges easily. In the final scene, we see the kids going off, it looks like, to check out that crashed ship. And it ends with the girl, who is presumably Cassian's sister, just kind of looking out after him. She looks worried, and hopefully, it's kind of one of those, am I ever going to see you again kind of things. Overall, this was a wonderful, wonderful episode. I understand how, kind of the first time when I watched it, I just wasn't into it because I was distracted and I was letting the distractions take over. There aren't any flashy chases, there's a whole lot of character building going on here. And I really feel like if you set the devices down and you watch, it will draw you in, but it's very subtle. And so I understand how people say that this show gets off to a slow start. But I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it quite a bit now that I'm actually paying attention to the characters. You know, I don't draw comparisons to characters that I don't like. So even if I'm calling Cyril Javert, I'm doing that because I like the characterization. It's reminding me of this characterization that I've at least heard about somewhere else, and I can make the comparisons to it. So, I, again, a decent first episode. I can understand why people might have their issues with it, but by and large, I get it. I think it's a good episode, and I'm definitely ready to see more. And in fact, I'm gonna go ahead and just get the second episode set up, and we're gonna go ahead and call this particular stream for now. So we're gonna head over to the other stream that we're doing for episode 2. So I want to thank everyone who hung out on this stream with me and watched this and had comments and things to say. I hope you'll join me for the next one. We're going to head over there in just a second. So thank you guys for watching. Take care. This is Spidey Librarian, and until my next stream or upload, I'll be wishing you a good day.